Good evening. Am I heard? We believe all who are here have arrived, and so we will begin. We want to welcome you to tonight's Community Memorial Service for Leonard Ray Sammons. We gather to honor his life, to celebrate his life, and to affirm our connections to Ray and to our community.
Yeah.
And it's been very gratifying to learn of different communities that Ray's been part of. And we're very grateful that his family has come from distant parts through the snowstorms to be with us. We have Martin Sammons. Actually, if I could ask the family just to stand up. Martin Sammons, his Ray's brother, and Brenda Heinrich, his sister from Pennsylvania, Martin's from Cincinnati, Ohio, and their niece, Marcy. And Marcy is from Nashville. Oh, you're up there. And I hope that as we gather after the service downstairs for a potluck and more celebration, more stories, more singing, that you will take an opportunity to talk to your neighbor and get to know Ray's family. And we appreciate, I want to mention that we have the Falcon Heights United Church of Christ community is here, represented by their chancel choir. And I believe people are here from the Peace Community United Church of Christ. Am I right? Anyone here from that community? That was a church which Ray was part of some years ago. And I am Leslie McMurray. I'm with the Bean Family District 5 Planning Council, which is the neighborhood association that Ray was part of for over 30 years. And many people here are associated with the Planning Council. Bruce Sylvester from Wisconsin is back, former executive director, Chris Mendel, Deborah Heidi. So there are a lot of connections that we can make tonight, and we're just very grateful that you're here. Several people have asked, will there be an opportunity to offer reflections? And we will be having some reflections in the service, but as mentioned before, we'll have more reflections when we gather downstairs after the service. So take a moment to collect ourselves and reflect and to be present. We did, in planning this, we dispensed with readings from the zoning code and roll call. So you will find allusions to roll call later in the service. And we are also dispensing with Robert's rules, some form of higher order. So to start us off, we will all join in singing Be Thou My Vision, an ancient Irish hymn that is found on page 776 of the Blue Hymnal in the Pew.
A reading from the 1 Corinthians. If I speak with the tongues of men, of angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, and we know all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but I do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, and it is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant, does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own, is not provoked, does not take into account a wrong suffered, does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails, but if there are gifts of prophecy, they will be done away. If there are tongues, they will cease. If there is knowledge, it will be done away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part, but when the perfect comes, the partial will be done away. When I was a child, I used to speak like a child, think like a child, reason like a child. When I became a man, I did away with childish things. For now, we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I will know fully, just as I also have been fully known. But now, faith, hope, love, abide these three. But the greatest of these is love.